Like, you invite women back to your flat, and then you pull the mask out, and you're like, ah, darling, the mask has no power. Okay, good. Hopefully this should be, like, the last of these, and then we can move on to other stuff. Going into Frankenstein's fucking Clockwork Castle, Reese.
Clockwork Castle.
Oh, Clockwork Castle, the finest of Castlevania levels.
I'm just thinking of that one level in Dishonored 2.
Oh, what, the Jindosh Palace?
Who would build something like this, and why?
That was the funnest level, though.
That was a really interesting one, I'll give you that. I don't know if you had this, but my copy of Dishonored 2 had about a 1 second delay on the input.
What?
Yeah. The copy of Dishonored 2 I got, from when I pressed the button to the response on the screen was about a second. So, it made playing the game annoying, because of course sometimes I had to react really quickly to button presses and sequences if I wanted to pull off some sneaky maneuvers. But I had to think a second behind, you know how it is.
Yeah.
It's funny because the copy I have is a German copy. And of course the irony is they're supposed to be efficient.
It's just the localized version. So another issue I have with the copy of Dishonored 2 I have is the title.
No, it's Germany, Reese. They were like, we shall build Dishonored from the ground up. We will have our own coding. We'll be more efficient. If we get 20 miles to the gallon.
Well, it was a French game. Arcane Studios outsourced to, localized in Germany, so obviously they were going to be teething problems.
Oh god, not enough clocks.
So yeah, they had to insist on messing with the title.
As you do.
Yeah. So the title of the game is Dishonored 2. Not in Germany. It's Dishonored 2. Das Vermächtnis der Maske, which means the powers of the mask. Which is stupid because the mask doesn't have any power. It's the seal on the hand.
Oh, good old bullshit Dishonored title.
Das Vermächtnis der Maske. The mask has no fucking power.
Oh, is that what you say to all of the women in the bedroom?
Wait, you wear a mask in the bed?
No, you do. Like, you invite women back to your flat, and then you pull the mask out, and you're like, ah, darling, the mask has no power.
I wear a mask? What the fuck are you talking about? You think I wanna hide these fine jobs? What, you think I wanna hide this face?
Yeah, you just take the mask out so that she has to focus on other things, like forcing her to think of England or some shit.
You doesn't have to think of England. You can just look at me and then be reminded of England.
Please help! He's held me hostage here for 6 days.
Okay, I don't hold anyone hostage.
Not yet, but once you capture their hearts and minds.
What do you think I am, an American in Vietnam?
Not with that attitude.
I'm not talking about hearts and minds, things like that.
Maybe with, like, just a bit more capital, we could get you there. And then you two could, like, fulfill your dream of owning a lorry that's filled with crisps.
Are you confusing your dream again?
I don't know what your dream is, Reese. Honestly, my dream is to just live in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, well, speaking of Vietnam, I'll tell you what would be nice. Getting on a motorbike and driving along the coast. I know someone who did that. After he graduated from university, he went motorbiking around Vietnam, and now he lives there full time. Found some business there, they employed him, and now he's doing really well for himself.
So speaking of Vietnam, let's talk about Russian roulette. You know Russian roulette, don't you?
What's the catch? If I win, you got to tell me the secret to getting with any woman guaranteed.
And then if you lose, I want you to kill the president. No, Russian roulette as we know it actually comes from a Vietnam film.
Huh.
Because, like, what people think is Russian roulette, the gun with 5 empty chambers, like, there's never been an actual recorded instance of that happening in history. Like, the only time it was popularized by a Vietnam film, The Deer Hunter, of Christopher Walken.
Stallone's in that, isn't he, Deer Hunter? No, not Stallone. De Niro.
Yeah, there's just a scene there where like him and Walken are forced to play Russian roulette for the amusement of the Viet Cong. And that's where the popular culture version of it comes from.
Yeah, here we go. I'm on the article, Controversy over Russian roulette. When we're talking about sequences in the film, the Viet Cong's use of the Russian roulette with POW to criticise as being contrived and unrealistic since there were no documented cases of Russian roulette in the Vietnam War.
Told you.
The AP press reports that Peter Arnott, who won a Pulitzer Prize for his coverage of the war, wrote in the LA Times, in his 20 years of war, there was not a single recorded case of Russian roulette. The central metaphor of the film was simply a bloody lie.
There wasn't a single instance of Russian roulette, at least not one that he got invited to.
And certainly not the hammy acting of, what was it, Steve Bloom?
I just wanted to become a president. All I need is to hear the empty click of this gun, and my dreams will come true.
Yeah, let's be honest, that's the finest of all the Russian roulette scenes. Like, we're not getting any better than that.
This is the other guy's stone cold.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to Killer 7 at some point.
All kinds of deadly viruses.
I'm infected myself. Oh, dear.
Do you think after winning that Russian roulette match, he finds a woman and he says, "You said you were going to come quietly, but the fun."
Laser in the Castle, 1776.
No, that's the American Revolution. 1789 is the French Revolution.
Yeah, sorry, that's right. That's right. 1776 was Mr. Adams, Leave Me Alone.
Mr. Adams, dear Mr. Adams.
I'm obnoxious and disliked, you know that, sir.
Yes, I know.
New York abstains, courteously.
Salt people.
Oh dear. Good, final boss. I always suck at killing the wily machines. Oh no, there's more stage. Fuck. This is looking like a rejected Castlevania level at this point. Also, apparently President 45 is teaming up with him because they're being attacked by the drones. Good to know.
When did Mr. 45?
Oh god, obviously you've never watched that one satire.
No.
I'm gonna have some fun showing you that later. We're all Donald Trump.
Fire up the drones.
Oh god. Engineer, Engineer, just salvage this conversation by editing in some Mac tonight, please.
Yeah, you do not want to say the next line.
Oh god.
We're not talking about drone strikes over a certain country or a certain region by a certain person in the Oval Office, are we?
I mean, we might possibly be, but I'm talking specifically about the guy who had investments in the wall currently. Good. And let's drop that there. Fucking Portal reference, what the hell? Well, now this is just the chamber where we awakened Android 13. I'll get the trucker hat. It's either that or it's the vaults from Fallout. That's actually the plot of this game. They have to beat the shit out of Wily to get their free Dark Cola bottles.
You know, if I were being a serious, you know what I'd say? That those pods look like spaceman helmets, suspiciously without arms. Among Us.
Stop posting about Among Us!
It's just a fucking drone. Oh god. Right, eyeball.
Keep the glowy thing.
Yeah, I'm going for the giant fuck me light.
Again, you and those fuck me lights.
The first key to this is shoot the giant glowing fuck me lights, which are, of course, shooting spotlights out of Cyberwalken's ass.
You were into some weird shit. I mention it every time. You equate lights to sexual arousal.
Only when there's 4 of them.
Well, you lose track. There might be a couple more.
Oh dear.
Something tells me you're the more the merrier kind of man. This is such an inefficient machine.
I know,
But
right? It's
what
almost
exactly
as if...
is the point of that device?
Well, this one's a killing machine specifically, but yeah, it's almost as if mad scientists are bad at science.
Yeah, why would he put gears instead of saw blades?
Well, no, because he's going for a thing. Like, he built his entire castle out of gears reeds. I think that you've missed that. That crucial fucking plot point.
You can just decorate the thing with gears and then still have the saw tips.
Oh, the gears are how he fends off the Germans, because he just gives them flashbacks to having to make clocks for France.
Well, the Swiss are more famous for making clocks, aren't they?
Oh, shit.
Or some Bavarians, like the cuckoo clocks.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, Reese.
Jesus, how many more gears are there going to be?
I don't know, but hopefully that's his final form, because, if he pulls another goddamn form out, I'm gonna actually have to break something. Still not as bad as Megaman 10. Let's have an entire dungeon after the final dungeon. Honestly, this is just giving me Shovel Knight flashbacks at the moment.
What, don't you mean jousters?
True. Oh, we haven't even made it to that boss fight yet. I'll have some fun when we get back to that, just because we have, like, actual people to do the voices now, other than just us. Just you having an excuse to act really posh for 20 minutes.
What do you mean, act?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That reminds me just the way I was speaking to many people in the past. Like when I was in Germany, I was at some dinner with guests from England, and they asked me if I went to Oxford or Cambridge, if I was a member of any of these clubs that they had in different cities around the world, like Singapore or Hong Kong. So these alumnus clubs in different cities, and I said, nah, I'm bog standard me.
You should have done like a put on Newcastle accent and gone the other way. No, what's it fucking not like, mate? Just like really thrown them through a loop.
I realised alumnus sounds like Among Us, but it's not Among Us.
Stop posting Among Us, me, my friends. What's up, if people do, like,
stop posting Among Us.
Please tell me people have done like Yandere dev mods for Among Us.
I don't know. Also put in that Stone Toss Among Us. You know, one of those.
I want to see Among Us, but with the fucking Slurpam meme.
Oh yeah, consume Swarmy.
Just instead of purplish sausage, Yandere dev is Slurpam. We must eject him quickly.
Okay, it makes me wonder what the next thing's going to be. Because
what, the next big indie game or the next Yandere dev controversy?
next big thing, because obviously the Minecraft craze was huge, and people might not disagree with me saying this, but objectively speaking, it is a good game. It is a good sandbox game. The concept is really good, and how everything works together. Trouble is, the fan base put me off the game completely. The way it interacted with its fan base put me off it completely. It's not the kind of community I wanted to involve myself in. Way too childish for my liking.
Fall Guys as well, that was weirdly popular.
Yeah, and then Among Us just really took it over. It's strange because the creative freedom that Minecraft offered you was great. It's just a sandbox and just do whatever, and then the only limit is your creativity and your ingenuity, really. And people were able to create cities in there, like replicas of Venice, for example, and huge statues. So it was nice to see what they could do in the early days, but cringe YouTubers started to plaster their faces agape on videos with Minecraft in the background, and then they came up with all this bullshit. T. John Smith says, I bring good news and French fries. What is your good news, good sir? So, yeah, after Minecraft, there was, what was it? Fortnite.
We're only talking multiplayer stuff as well. Don't forget the single player stuff.
Yeah, well,
like Toby Fox just demolishing the Game Awards of Undertale.
It's Thursday, John Smith.
Yeah, but he's Dutch.
Oh, he's Dutch, is he?
Yeah. Could they get they could afford to have Thursday a day ahead of us.
They're only an hour ahead of us.
Oh god.
T. John Smith. Limburg is het beste deel van Nederland. Enjoy that broken Dutch.
Can't be any worse than our broken fucking German.
Vlaanderen is het beste deel van België.
Vivid is in there.
He'll understand that. I think that was clear enough. Tell me if you understood that.
I just remember vague bits and pieces of that episode.
Wir brauchen etwas anderes. Wo im Teufel ist das Tiramisu, die ich früher bestellte?
Oh, yeah, I had to coach you through everyone.
Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah, so after Fortnite, now we had Fall Guys that tried to come up. I can't even remember what the game was about. And now it's Among Us, and that's fucking everywhere. And, we've got Among Us plushies and Among Us figurines.
No, Fall Guys is like... Yeah, Fall Guys' decline was fucking weird. I think it was mostly just because of all the imitators.
I think largely as well that Among Us was so visually similar to it.
Yep. It kind of helps the Call Me Kevin, like, massively boosted their popularity as well. The over Irish YouTuber.
It does make me wonder. You give it a few years, you're just going to have waves of really popular things. The Minecraft kids got annoyed at the Fortnite kids because they think Minecraft is OG, Fortnite kids are too young. And then the Fortnite kids, some of them are, the older among those are going to think Among Us is for kids. Back in my day, it was Fortnite. I was there when it started getting popular, and then all of us are thinking, everyone born after 2000, you're liking all of this stuff. Can't.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. People born after 2000 will always be young in the mind, in the eyes of people born before 2000. Especially if you're born in the 90s or in the mid to late 90s. You grow up thinking, or certainly I grew up thinking, born in the noughties, no, that's way too young. And then you realise, oh shit, loads of them can vote now.
Yeah.
Because that was...
Tell me about it. I'm one of, like, the early run millennials that still remembers dial-up.
Yeah, we're 2021 now. So people born post 2000 or in and after 2000 have been able to vote for 3 years.
Oh, God. I just remember a bit from a Steve Merchant stand-up routine where he's like, who the fuck was born in 1990? I have 10 foods older than that. And it's like, oh, fuck, there's people born in 2010 now.
Yeah, and it's crazy when you think about it. That people born in the year 2000 have been able to vote for 3 years, 4 years sometimes. Then you've got people born in 2006, they're like 15 years old now.
We're getting older, Reese. Smash Mouth tried to warn us and we didn't listen.
Yep.
Oh, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Yep. When you're young, you hear the lyrics, but when you're older, you listen to them. People don't often listen to the lyrics.
But they should.
Because it's not just about the pressures of social conformity. It's also a personal statement about the band itself. Hey, Paul!
Oh, good. And, good. That's the end of the game. And on that note, Reese has to go and take care of business with Paul Allen.
I have to return some videotapes.
Yeah, that's actually what we're ending this on. Good. We'll see you all next time for whatever bullshit we do next.
And remember, it's hit to be square.
Oh, God, we'll see you all next time.